Alright, while I was away from YouTube, my nephew retired from the Navy on 4 April, and I thought that would be a good time to take my kids up to visit Grandma and take them to a retirement ceremony. So we were planning on getting them out half a day at Thursday and flying up there. Skybus had a good deal, $75 tickets round trip. Couldn't beat that, so we made the plans. My daughter was a little miffed until she found out that, hey, she had half a day off Thursday and all day off Friday anyway, so she wasn't missing any special assignments or anything like that. We flew up there Thursday, drove the couple hours up to where my mom and my sister live, and got to the nursing home just as visiting hours were ending. But we didn't let that disturb us. We walked in anyway, and we said, hey, we just flew up and drove a couple hours and we'd like to visit. So I went in and visited Mom. It's the first time the kids had seen Mom in a couple years. We had a good visit. Went over to the Holiday Inn, got some swimming in, got some dinner. Next, went and visited my sister. Next morning, go to the retirement ceremony. It was really great. It was held in it's at Lakehurst Naval Air Station. It was held in Hangar 1, which was the gigantic hangar that is most famous for housing the Hindenburg when it would make its transatlantic runs. And that's the same air station where the Hindenburg burned up. Hindenburg, for those of you that don't read yet, was a Zeppelin or a blimp. This hangar is like 800 feet long, 260 feet wide, and a couple hundred feet high, so it's big. Inside was a mock-up aircraft carrier deck with an island off it, signal bridge, everything, so it was really pretty cool. We got to see, they went through the whole thing. The Navy retirement's a pretty big to-do. When my nephew got up there to make his little speech, he actually mentioned me.
Let me just go back and start where this whole thing started 20 years ago. Just like yesterday, I took the oath of enlistment and joined this organization. But if my dates are wrong, I apologize. However, back in, I want to say 1978, I was 9, and retired chief, my uncle, came cross country off Saratoga to Philly, stay with my aunt. But all I picture is a white Mazda RX-7. At 9 years old, that's what I want. I want that sports car. I want that lifestyle.
His dates, like he says, were not exactly accurate. He mixed memories, but still, I guess I always knew I had a little bit to do with his decision. I set a good role model for him, and while he was in, he set a good role model for a lot of other people. So I was proud of him. Wanted to be up there for it, and it was a great job. After that, we went and visited Mom again, although my daughter wasn't there this time because my daughter went to sleepover at John's, my nephew's, that just retired, because his daughter was born the day before my daughter was. So they're pretty tight, although my daughter's a little shorter now. She's a little envious, but all in all, it was pretty good. They got a chance to spend some quality time together, and it was kind of awesome. We visited Mom the second day. She wasn't feeling that great. She was having a bad day, and she just could not get comfortable that day. So the next day was Saturday. So Saturday morning, we're getting ready to leave and have to go down to Wilmington to catch our plane out. When my wife's flipping channels and came across a news report that Skybus, the airlines we were flying, has stopped servicing passengers. They went belly up. They're no longer flying. If you have tickets, you can probably get a refund, but you gotta have to do it over, through your credit card company, because they're not answering their phones. So we were stuck up there. So we called up Avis down there in Wilmington and said, hey, we got this rental car. Can we keep it and drive straight through? They said, yeah, but it'll cost you the arm and the leg rate for people who don't make plans ahead of time. So they were trying to screw us over. I said, well, what if we bring it back and then release it? No, it's forget it. It's going to cost you arm and leg. So we talked to a local Avis person, and they couldn't find a one-way rental available anywhere in the area. So we sort of sucked it up and said, okay, tentatively we want to reserve this for us, but we may still be dropping it off. We went and visited Mom on the way out. Mom was feeling a lot better. Allison and Timothy and myself are pictured here with Mom. She's in good mood here. Everything's working well today. We go over to my sister's because she's going to be making lunch for us because we're going to be driving down to Wilmington to catch the plane, but now we're going down there to return the rental car. So we get to my sister. She says, hey, I've been on the phone with Budget Rent a Car down there, and they're open till 4. They're by the train station. They have a car for $89. I said, all right, great, we're on it. So we go down there and we tell the Avis guy, yeah, Budget, we're going to go get a car from Budget for. And he goes, oh, we could probably hook you up for like $140 one-way rental. I'm thinking, screw you, you asshole. Since you guys could have done this before and we never would have stopped here, we would have just driven straight through and you would have had our job. But you tried to screw us. And then when we get down here, you try to say, okay, we can try to do it. No, we got a thing with Budget. They knew we were coming in. They arrived before the taxi even got there and picked us up. So we got a vehicle. We drove home. Only got home about 2 hours. We were expecting to get home maybe about 10 that night with the traveling and stuff. And we got home maybe about midnight. So that wasn't bad. We drove through. We got home around midnight. It worked out. I took the vehicle back straight away that night to the airport. And I saw another guy walking around the parking lot trying to figure out the rental area, trying to figure out where to drop off the keys. Turns out he was a Skybus refugee too. Anyway, I might put up one more vid today. A little happy birthday thing to my mom. Until then, take it easy. Cheers. Have a great day.